Lorenzo Whitaker made his untimely departure from this earth one day before Thanksgiving 2018. But the questions that he left behind has given us another uneasy feeling of a Mississippi cover-up. A black male who could not swim allegedly drowns while out on a canoe. If you're not already supporting this page, the time to follow is now. Let's shine some light in those dark places. I'm Sean J, and this is Crimes Among Us. Lorenzo worked at a lakefront tourist attraction in Edwards, Mississippi, a lodge located off of Anderson Road. The actual events that transpired that day is not clear, but the images that were left behind of him seem to depict that of a bruised and battered man who lost the fight for his life. Lorenzo worked for the brother of Bernie Ebbers, a huge public figure, the infamous CEO of WorldCom. Former CEO after this $11 billion scandal landed him 13 years in prison. And with money comes power, corruption, greed, the ability to push a narrative, or paint a picture, or completely change one. Especially when rumors arise that Lorenzo was not the first person to be unalived at the lodge. Lorenzo, or Lolo as many people knew him for always being quiet and the intelligent type, was described by his sister as a loving man, a father, a great son, and an uncle to his family. He was in the bike clubs after riding them as a kid. He was single because he did not like drama. And yet drama may have been the very thing that caused him his life. November 21st, 2018, the mayor says that two men were moving canoes when they decided to paddle across the water. Then one of the canoes capsized and one of the men don't resurface. Then a man that we identified as Keith jumps in and tries to save him, but can't. An eyewitness allegedly sees someone pushing Lorenzo down into the water. But then the witness mysteriously dies before he can give an official statement. The cameras magically stopped working or didn't work that particular day. But in my opinion, another more believable story tells a different side. Lorenzo had an issue with his paycheck, so he confronts his boss. As things get heated, a coworker steps in. Lorenzo already had a history with this coworker because they dated the same person. A fight ensues and both men fall off the bank into the water. Lorenzo is being pushed back into the water with a paddle from the canoe, giving him no chance to survive as allegedly a white woman helps the other guy out of the water. Whatever side you believe, there are some things that you have to find strange. Two men go canoeing, yet Lorenzo never uses his paddles. They're still firmly at the bottom of the canoe when observed by authorities. When tasked to move the canoes, they always drag them. They never hop in and go across the water, especially without using a life jacket that was just sitting there waiting to be used. No CPR was done in an attempt to bring him back. No autopsy was performed despite his jaw appearing broken. Rumors continue to circulate that people may be getting paid off to keep this quiet. I'm asking you to share this and make some noise for Lorenzo. Justice for Lorenzo Whitaker.